Hi, how you going? I hope that you are all well. I've got the final two gorgeous magical carnival Lego sets here ready to build up, and I can already see that Mama Lego is here. Hi, I hope that you are well. I'm almost about to send an Instagram post as well. I'm so terrible with my time management. So, and Pucky's saying hello now as well. Okay, I'm just going to quickly send this, which is going to be very, very boring content for anyone that's out there. But it's always nice just to remind people, isn't it, that we're going to be here for a little bit and come and hang out with us and all of that sort of fun stuff. So let's just pop this in here. Oh my gosh, I'm always so like, I feel like I'm not too bad at getting stuff sorted out before the stream, but I'm so terrible with social media. I'm always like doing everything backwards. So slow. But anyway, that's okay. I guess we've all got our strengths and our weaknesses, and I'll just make sure that I'll open up the chat as well, just in case we get any naughty people in here. I can bounce them out nice and quick. Oh, and Brick Girl is here as well. Hi, how you going? I don't know whether or not you've been to one of my live streams before, so thank you so much for joining us. My name's Ruth. My little dog Pucky is just down here, lying on the floor and having a little bit of a yawn. And yeah, we're going to be building up these two sets. So I did manage to pick up the stalls, which I wasn't able to find up until this week. So that was really nice. I did manage to find this one. And then the Acrobat set is the set that we have been waiting to build for the past couple of weeks, but we keep getting distracted. And it's quite nice because this set has the special Olivia Carnival mini doll in here, and then this one has the gorgeous Emma mini doll in this one as well. So anyone in the chat, feel free to let me know which one you'd prefer for me to start with. Obviously, we will be building up both of them, so that's no worries. And then I do actually have the little mini dolls from last week down here as well. So they're just hanging out there. So we've got two Mias. We've got River, which is the first time that we've got a River mini doll. We've got Stephanie with her hair put up in a bun, which looks really pretty. And then Claire, I think, is the mini doll with the blue hair. Yes, because we've got Camilla and Stella in these two sets as well. So yeah, so it's good going. I also, you might see in the background, I did manage to get my Everyone is Awesome set as well. So that arrived this week too. It was so exciting when this one got here. So this is what we will be building up next week, which is super exciting. Yeah, so that's just going to sit down here in the background, waiting patiently to be built next week for our Pride Month Saturday farewell. Oh, and Darren and Coralie are here as well from Ballarat. I hope that you guys are going okay and that the weather is settling down for you guys over there. Oh, finally got the goldfish since I ordered it in April, so going to build them. Yay, I love it when people build along. Our woodshop teacher is here as well, which is lovely. It's always nice when you join us as well. So cool. Okay, I haven't had any preferences as to who wants which set built first. So let's start with the Acrobat set, and then we'll save the stalls for second. Okay, right. Oh, I forgot to bring my scissors in here. Let's see if I've got something that I can open up these sets with in here. Yeah. Let's do the biro trick. Oh, is the biro trick not going to work for me tonight? Of course not, because I'm on camera. Okay, I'm going to have to go and get my scissors. Oh, dear. Pucky was very disgruntled then because he didn't quite know what was happening as I leapt over him to go and get my scissors from the other room. And he thought that he was going to go outside. So now he's having a chit chat to us all. Goosh. It's okay, bub. Right, so let's open up this little set, which is really cute. So I think, yes, 2 bags. So there we have our 2 bags. Bag number 2, bag number 1. Stickers, maybe. Oh, there's the stickers. 4 stickers. Yay, only 4 stickers to put on tonight. So that's going to be good. Right. Let's open up bag number 1 and see what we've got. It looks like, oh, we've got another beautiful horse, which is fantastic. So that's really exciting. I love the splodgy horses. It always looks really cool. 31 degrees. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's actually melting. Yeah. 30 degrees is sort of getting up there with temperature. So especially if you live somewhere that's not used to having like cooling systems, I think that that's always the thing that I find funny is that in Europe you guys are always so much better at heating stuff than you are at cooling things down, whereas in Australia we're like, we don't mind so much about heating things up, we just want to stay cool. So yeah, in Australia we always have to make sure that air conditioning is a must-have. Well, not everywhere in Australia, but here in Perth and further north tends to be a good idea to try and make sure that we've got aircon. And oh yay! Oh, Mama Lego, yes, that's fantastic. That's really cool that you're able to get your second shot. Really exciting. So we do have, what's this one's name again? Stella? I'm so forgetful. Yes. So we do have Stella again, which we had got in with the roller coaster in the first build that we did. Another lovely black and white horse as a splodgy one. Yeah, I think it's sort of quite exciting because apparently here in WA, if you're over the age of 30, you can now start to book in to get your vaccines as well. So I am waiting patiently for the high risk 30-plus-year-olds to be able to book in for their vaccines, particularly those that sort of work on frontline and have large families and all of those sorts of things as well. But I will be going online hopefully this week to see if I can book in an appointment, and I'm sure that there's going to be a little bit of a wait. And then the horse gets a top hat and a bow. I don't know. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but each week when we've got animals in top hats, I don't know. We've had the rabbit, we've had the owl, now we've got a horse in a top hat. It just makes me smile. I don't know. I just think that it's fun. Right. Now it looks like we're going to be building up the little wheel carriage thing that the horse pulls along behind it, behind the horse. The horse pulls behind the horse. Oh my gosh. Saturday night. Oh, cool. And Woodshop's going for his second shot in a couple of weeks as well. That's really cool too. I think it's nice to be able to have your vaccine, get your shot happening, all of that sort of stuff as well. Being able to look after ourselves and the community is just really, really awesome, I think. So, oh, Mama Bricks is here as well. Hi, Mama Bricks. I hope that you're well, and I hope that you had a really lovely weekend last weekend as well. Lots of fun and relaxation and catching up with your best friend and everything. So I hope that was really glorious. Oh my God. That was absolutely awesome sticker application there. So Mama Bricks, we're starting off with the Acrobat set from the Magical Carnival sub-theme, and we haven't been streaming for very long, so I'm still just faffling around a bit, going slow and steady. Right, now we get to add that to the horse, so let's do that all together. This one and this one, and then oh my gosh, yes, had a fantastic weekend, chilling in sauna and sun. Oh my gosh, sounds awesome. Yeah, oh yeah, honestly, all of these Magical Carnival sets are I've just absolutely loved and enjoyed. It's just sort of my aesthetic and everything. Colourful, magical, fun, a little bit ramshackled and everything. It's just, yeah, it's just been absolutely gorgeous building these. So yeah, we'll see how we go tonight, but we've got this one, and I managed to find and purchase the stalls this week as well, so we can build up this one next, and then we would have built up all 5 of this sub theme, which is awesome. And behind the scenes, with my very lack of video content lately, I have been sorting out my spare room, which was where all my Harry Potter Lego is. So most of the Harry Potter Lego has now been sort of started to get packed away. So yeah, I don't have that much more to put away. So Diagon Alley's just down here. The microscale Hogwarts is just over here under this box, next to this box. I do have the Hogwarts sets that you could sort of click in together. So like the dining hall and the clock tower and all of that sort of stuff going on. So yeah, it's getting there. Oh. Okay, well, that's as far as we go with the horse so far. So this little bit will just sit there dangling in the air. And it seems like I've told a lie. I thought that we were going to be building up all of this, but it seems like we're actually going to be building up the acrobatic bars. I don't know. Lots of commotion in Denmark with the EK this week. Is that the soccer thing? The football stuff that's going on? Is that still happening? I don't know. Oh, it's terrible. And now we go back to Australian news. 8 degrees. It feels like 6. A couple of branches down, not too bad. Oh, that's good. That's really, really good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually been sort of quite nice, like weather-wise over here for the past couple of days. Like it's still winter and it's still a bit cool, but it's not been like freezing, which I think is sort of, well, it's never freezing in Perth. What am I talking about? Cold. A little bit chilly. Oh dear. I every now and again I forget that I'm talking to people that actually live in places that have snow. So when I say things like freezing, it's not really true. And another fantastic sticker placement. It's even around all sides, it's square. Oh, the soccer stuff. Excellent. Football. Yeah. I shouldn't say soccer, should I? It is definitely football. Although I think, in Australia, we sort of have rugby. So we've got, I don't know, there's 2 different types of rugby, is there? I don't really understand rugby. And then we've got like the Australian football, Aussie, which Australian rules football, which I tend to call Aussie rules anyway. And then what else is there? And gridiron, so like American football. And I usually call that gridiron. So I should really say football for soccer. It's much of a muchness. So we're just putting together the little base bit of whatever this little structure thing is, acrobatic structure thing. Oh, so he got out of hospital yesterday, had surgery, and now has an internal heart monitor and defibrillator. Oh my gosh. We can build a snowman. Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm just like going, oh my gosh, I can't say freezing to these people. It doesn't make any sense. Just a wee bit chilly for us. I'm pretty sure every now and again when I see or hear people talking about it being really sunny, I'm pretty sure that I was watching either Tech Stream or Greg from London Bridge Bricks' videos about them shopping up in London again. And they were sort of saying, oh, it's really warm today. It's like 25 degrees and we're getting a suntan. They're in T-shirts and shorts and everything. And I just had to laugh to myself because I was just thinking, I think it was winter and it was like 22 degrees here. It's like it's not that much difference between winter and summer in those two countries. So yes, yeah, every now and again, yeah, we do get a little bit of snow every now and again, but it's sort of a bit more rare, really, isn't it? And it sort of seems to be further south and in the hills or the mountains. Well, hills, we don't really have mountains here. So I don't know. As far as I'm aware, it's never snowed in Perth, where I'm from. Right. Right. And then a few more weather-related queries going on in the chat. And it is sort of quite funny because I was really excited because when I was living in London, it did actually snow one winter, which was just brilliant for me. And then when I travelled to New Zealand, we did make sure that we sort of went up to the mountains and to the snow fields. Not that I could ski or snowboard or do anything really of much use. But I tried. I made an effort to bumble around on the snow slopes. So yeah, but yeah, it is very much what you sort of get used to. And I think that's like even the interesting thing when woodshop teacher was saying that it's 30 degrees where he is. I think that us as people do sort of tend to acclimatise to our weather, so that we sort of feel more comfortable in certain temperatures than others. Right, that's where I'm up to putting these little bits together. So I'll just pop that down for a bit according to the instructions, and it looks like I now build up the other little black and white stripy side. So that's that. Because I remember the first year that I was over in London and it didn't snow, I was so bundled up. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget. I was just like, I think I was wearing like long johns, socks up to my knees, jeans, boots. I think I had like singlet, t-shirt, jumper, jacket, scarf, hat, gloves, coat, everything on, and I was still freezing. And then as we were walking backwards and forwards from the train station or whatever, I'd just be mumbling the whole time, cursing the weather, calling it stupid. And then by the time I was there for like 3 years, I think. I was just sort of like, oh no, this is really cool. This is fine. I don't mind this at all. Whatever. Yay! So there's that. And I think, oh yeah, and this does spin round. So that's kind of cool, which is good. And then we also do what looks like a little water bottle on the front. So we'll test that out in a little bit. I'll just catch up on the chat. Oh wow, yeah. So there's a bit of football chat going on. Oh, Joe's here. Hi. I hope that you're well. I hope that you've been having a good few weeks. I don't really have mountains. Mount Kosciuszko. Well, you know, it just is over east and it does its thing. It's over there. Right, let's put together a mini doll in here and see what happens, because I'm curious. Everyone's saying hello to Joe, which is lovely. Cool. Okay, let's concentrate. You get to see more of the top of my head for a little while. Okay, how are we going there? So there is our little mini doll hanging from the gold rings. Pucky's snoring. He's on the floor snoring. He's so cute. Oh, and Robin's here as well. Hi, Robin. You've just arrived in time. We're going to test out this thing. Oh, okay. So she just sort of flings around like that. Oh, we can get her to do flips. But if we go slow, she can just hang. So there we go. Right. That's the first build done. Now it does look like we might be moving on to the horse carriage. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And this seems to be a very interesting little set of bags and instructions. I don't know whether or not I would have put it together quite like this. How are you going, Robin? I hope that you've been well as well and that everything's good with Mrs. H and Ezra and your mum. Let us know what's been happening. Same with you as well, Joe. I hope that things have been going okay with you. Well, everyone that's here, obviously. I always, hope that things are, that having a nice time. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky or a bit annoying and whatever, but as long as you're traveling okay, that's the most important thing, I guess. Right, first one of those, we've got the tan pins in, which is probably easier to see against my dark coloured jumper. Then we pop this little thing in. Oh gosh. Right, so that little thing goes in, and then we've got a couple of these bits in that beautiful dark teal colour. I absolutely love that colour. It's so pretty. Then add on this one. Oh wow, cool. So more catching up about all things football. There's that bit done. Right. And then we've got a few leftover parts. Cool. Excellent. We seem to be on track. Oh, cool. Watching football. Watching all the stuff that I know nothing about. Sorry, Bub. I woke him up. Right. Okay, there we go. All done. Poor Pucky, I woke him up. I feel a bit bad now. Oh dear. Right. Oh, this is kind of cool. Right, we have Olivia. So she is still in her usual Olivia colours, which is interesting because I don't. Stephanie, I suppose Stephanie was kind of in pink and blue, but has a bit of teal on her. And then Mia was in like purple and teal, which aren't really Mia's colours. So there we have Olivia. Let's see if I can get this in focus. There we go. So again, really like the boots. The black and white boots look awesome. The little top's quite cute as well. And then her little face painting mask thing. Is it face paint? Is it a mask? It might be a mask. Looks really pretty because that's also got like the metallic look to it as well. So yeah, kind of cool. There was a game of football on the telly last night. I think it was a semi-professional team. I don't know. And Joe's saying, I think I watched the same game. Cool face and outfit. Yeah, I just think that the printing and the concepts and the outfits that Lego has put together for like this wave, this sub theme, has just been so pretty. Like, just really nicely thought about, and sort of it's been really cool to see it all like tie in together. Love that stuff. Love all of that stuff. So yeah, while I've still been like plodding away slowly on packing away all of my Harry Potter stuff, it has meant that I've been able to start to get some of my amusement park sets out, which is really cool. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh my gosh, there's more stuff going on in the chat. About the football. Oh dear, bless you guys. Right. Yeah, I'm very distracted because I really have no idea what's going on with all the football stuff. But I'm loving the banter. Okay. You deserve to win. Yeah. It's quite impressive. Right. Okay. Now, all of these. I shouldn't just be sat here reading the chat. That's not very exciting. It's just to tune in to watch someone read the chat. Oh dear. Yes, so I have been putting together my amusement park area, which looks really nice already. So I've already got obviously my Unikitty roller coaster has been sort of put together, which is kind of cool. I've also got the first 3 sets of this as well. And then I did manage to keep the octopus ride and then the turtle fish spinning thing from the amusement pier sets built as well. So they're already there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's exciting. Father's Day. Oh my gosh, yeah. I always forget that it's on different days across the world. Father's Day in Australia is in September, so it's a little bit different over here, but that's going to be so exciting. Yes, definitely put up the pics of the Lego art. I'm sure that looks amazing. I'm sure that we'll all be really excited to see that. Yeah, and again, Robin, it's just really nice. I think that you deserve to have a really lovely day as well. So I hope that you'll get to have fun tomorrow, do something nice for yourself, all of that sort of side of things. Okie dokie. Right, where am I up to here? So I think I have finally started to put together the oh wow, oh that's fantastic. Mrs. H bought you the Beatles art mosaics for your birthday next week. Oh yes. yes, that is super, super cool. Where am I up to? What am I doing? What's going on in my world? Yeah, I think that we're all very excited to see the art. You've been teasing it for such a long time, Robin. But that's the exciting thing. So, oops. It's always good to have something to look forward to. Yeah, oh, and the Beatles mosaics will be really cool as well. I haven't gotten any of the mosaics yet, so I don't quite know. I do quite like the Mickey Mouse ones, but I don't know where I would put them, so that's a bit of a problem. And then part of me also thinks that it would be kind of cool to get like my Ravenclaw artwork as well. But again, I don't really know where to put it. There's not loads of places where I can actually like hang art in my house. So, and the few places that I can hang things up, I've already got stuff hung up. Oh, managed to download software to rework John Lennon so he looks less like Ronnie Corbett. That's probably for the best. Oh dear. Right, so that's where we're up to so far. We've literally just put together this. So just still plodding along nicely. And then Mum's Bricks is saying, nice gift. Yes, yes. I think Mrs. H gives very, very good gifts. Which is great. It's always nice. Joe saying, I thought John Lennon art was off. Pop Bricks, hi, welcome on in. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're just Mrs. H must be after something. We're just having a little chit chat, Pop Bricks, so it's lovely for you to join us. We're in the process of building up the Magical Carnival Acrobat sub-theme set. So far we have got the horse with no carriage yet, but that's what I'm working on at the moment. We do have the little acrobat rings, which is kind of cool. If you work up enough speed, you can flip her over, which is kind of cool. And then I think that Olivia is meant to be on stilts as well, but Olivia has a beautiful torso and face print here as well, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, welcome on in, Pop Bricks. It's lovely to have you here. We've yeah. So yeah, she does always give great gifts. I agree. Alrighty, now where am I up to? Right, this bit. Plodding along as always. So I think for a lot of you, it is sort of summertime as well, isn't it? So does anyone have any exciting plans over summer? Doing anything fun or new or exciting? I know that Mum Bricks, you quite often go camping, that type of thing. So let us know if you want to. Obviously, you don't have to at all. It's not to catch COVID, I know. We've all got to try and avoid that, definitely. The original photo of John Lennon has been manipulated by Lego because it's very dark down one side, but in doing so, they changed the shape of his face. Yeah. I know, we've still got to be really careful about COVID. Obviously here in WA, there's still like travel restrictions. I've still been quite lucky because I've still been able to do work from home, which is great, even though we have been very blessed with extremely low numbers of COVID cases. And I think that a lot of the time, like in the school holidays and stuff, which is obviously not that super important for me or Pucky, but I think that a lot of people have been choosing to travel within Western Australia, which I think is really cool as well, and doing more things like Airbnbs and camping and that type of thing. So I think that that's kind of nice. Oh my gosh, I've just mangled myself. So yeah, it is good to sort of keep mindful of everything. Yeah, and I think before you popped into the chat as well, Robin, we were saying that now in Western Australia we can actually if you're over 30 you can book in to get your vaccine as well. So I'll be doing that in a little while. Hopefully I'll be able to go online sometime this week and book in for my appointment. I'll probably have to wait quite a while, but at least if I can make my appointment, that would be really cool. Oh, fantastic. Yay. A lot of work in the garden. Oh, that would be really lovely. Yes. I think it's always nice to be able to get out into the garden and do that type of stuff. Possibly not when it's 31 though. I think 31 is sort of quite nice for like beach weather if you don't go in the middle of the day. Oh, Pucky's back up and having a drink, which reminds me maybe I should have one as well. And then in the summer house, oh, that sounds nice as well, Taze. I'm sure. Oh, gosh. Oh, yay. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really nice. Yeah. I think, I don't know. International travel, I think, in Australia has always been a little bit more complex than possibly for the Europeans in the chat. So, I don't really blame you for making that a little bit trickier. Oh, okay, in Sweden. Oh, okay, yeah. That was a typo. I was looking at that and I was just like, is that somewhere specific in Denmark that I don't know? But no, it was a completely different country. Thanks for clarifying that. Oh dear, typo. It's always the way, isn't it? Cool. Mum's Bricks is saying somewhere in August we're going to camp at the sea in the Netherlands. Oh, sounds lovely. Although we wanted to go to Denmark, we decided not to go for the uncertain COVID stuff. So plan to stay here. Yeah, that sounds like a very wise plan, I think. Okay, one to there, and then what colour? Oh, magenta. Yes. I was reading that it was 129 degrees Fahrenheit in Death Valley the other day. Now that's sunbathing weather. Yeah. Yes. I do know that there have been times, particularly up north over here, where you've been able to go outside and like cook an egg on the bonnet of your car. It's been that hot. Yeah, it does get up there in temperature sometime. I think usually in Perth, the hottest that we get is sort of like low 40s, 42, 43, 44. And that's like when it's a scorcher. And that's usually when, even the Australians are just going, no, we don't want part of this either. Right. So there's our little thingamy-bob so far. Was I supposed to put another... Oh, yeah, I was supposed to put another purple tile over there. Right. Okay, now this thing. So, yeah. The Northern European coastline is lovely. Spent many happy holidays in Belgium and Holland as a kid. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It just sounds so lovely. I think especially for like us here in Australia, it just sounds like Europe always sounds so far away and exotic, fancy. But I'm sure it's the other way around. Wherever we end up going. Oh my gosh, what's happening here? You don't want to. Oh yeah, there we go. I got it. Excellent. Hi, Bob. Bucky's just down here. Coming in for investigations, monkey. Yeah. Yes, Mum's Bricks is saying yes, it's beautiful. It's nice that you've been there often. Cool. Right, I think that this is the trailer portion of this build sort of done. And now it looks like we then just have to put all the fancy stuff on the exterior. So let's see. Mum and Dad took me and my brother to Europe in the 1970s. We did 9 countries in one summer. There's such diversity. Oh my gosh. Wow. And Denmark plans to be 70% vaccinated, herd immunity by September, hopefully. Oh, Scareback will be held this year. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that will be exciting. Yeah, I don't know where Australia is up to so far with vaccine numbers. I haven't really been paying huge amounts of attention, which obviously is a huge blessing. I must admit that is something that is a blessing, not to have to pay that much attention to what's happening with COVID stuff. So, which I know is not the same as many other countries. So yeah, but 70%. That's great. That's amazing. But it does seem like often the Scandinavian countries have got their stuff together compared to elsewhere in the world. Even like with a lot of the research and stuff like that I do in the real world with my real job, there's usually some really fantastic data and evidence and all of those sorts of things from Scandinavia. And then, oh, cool. Oh, yes, I plan to go. Are you going? Oh, my gosh, that would be so exciting. Oh, my gosh, they're a bit weird. Like, I think it is really good when Lego tries new things. And for me, I just sort of go, it does seem like in the past few years, Lego has been a bit more willing to take a few more risks with stuff, particularly with like collaboration. So like the Levi's collaboration and now the Adidas collaboration and all of that type of thing. I just sort of go, I think that it's good. I think that it's good for companies and that type of thing to try out stuff. And again, I just sort of think to myself, part of that also has meant that we have gotten, a few things that are a bit more unusual as well. So, I don't know whether or not we would have got the Levi's collaboration if we didn't have the Dots theme and that sort of thing. I don't think that it's going to be something that I'm going to be getting, even though I do actually own a pair of Superstars. So I think that that's interesting. Oh, Em's here as well. Hi, Em. I hope that you're well. Good morning. I hope that you've been able to, have a really lovely morning so far, Em. We're just plodding along, building up our first set, which is like a little bit of a smaller set as well. So we're almost finished, but we're building up this one, the Acrobat one, which I think is going to be really cool to move. It's going to be good with movement. Oh my gosh. Oh, fantastic. So woodshop teacher is hoping to go, but just needing to work out logistics, which is always the most boring part of traveling. The fun part is figuring out that you want to go. The boring part is figuring out how to pay it or to organize it, and then the annoying part is paying for it all. Oh dear. Right, we're getting there. This is a little bit dotty. I've had to put down a few 1x1 quarter round tiles, so just plodding along with that as well. So yeah, it's but what about you guys in the chat? What are your thoughts about the Adidas collaboration with Lego? Is anyone going to be picking up those sets, looking at that? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Like, I think it would be interesting to see how the Levi's stuff sold, and I think it would also be kind of interesting to see like who they're aiming at with the sneakers as well. Is it for sneaker enthusiasts or Lego fans? I don't know. Is there a crossover between the two? Not sure. Be right back. Need some more ice. Yes. Stay cool. The last thing we need is people overheating. Right. More. There's more. More of these. Oh, Greg is here. Hi, GJ. Hope that you're going well, my friend. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So I thought that it was an interesting idea. Yeah, like me. I think that the Adidas collaboration thing is an interesting idea. Yeah. I don't think that it's for me. Right. Now, what does the chat think? Do I risk putting on a 2x2 round sticker on the live stream, or do I wait until morning? How's everyone feeling? I've done 2 stickers so far. They've both been like square or rectangles, and they were both put on very, very well. I don't know whether or not I'm going to risk it. Go for it. No. Okay, we'll see. Oh, Em, no, don't do the sticker. There's dissent in the chat. Oh dear. Do I risk it? Do I not? Do I do one and not the other? Right. And they're both the same. So both of these sides will have the same round sticker applied. Put the sticker down. I kind of want to give it a go now, Em. Mama's Bricks is saying that she likes that they did something completely different. Design is pretty okay, but I'm not going to buy it. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that it's an interesting concept. Again, I don't think that it looks that bad, but I don't think that it looks that great. It's not something that I would really want to just to display in my house, unlike, say, the bonsai tree or the bird of paradise or the bouquet of flowers. Like I obviously I still have the bouquet of flowers up. Oh, if you go to the Lego staff shop in Billund, they have a vast array of branded workwear plus luggage too. I'd rather wear a discreet branded jacket than a t-shirt or sneakers. Where's your sense of adventure, Robin? Come on. Okay, right. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's. Oh, Flag's out getting ready to wave you off. Oh, I wish that Lego would sell those hammers that they have on the TV shows. Okay, I'm going to do the stickers. I'm feeling excited yet focused. It's very early on in my stream. That's not even at an hour. And if everything goes wrong, then Em gets to say a big told you so in the chat. And whenever I mention stickers again, I'll have to listen to Em. Right. Almost checked it. It's it's not too bad. It's pretty good. It's a little bit, only a very little bit off at between the top and the bottom. Side to side is perfect though. Right, let's see if I can sort things out. Oh, probably getting the caravan. Oh, cool. Yeah, I did. Like, it was actually quite good because when I ordered this one from Lego, I also ordered another set, which will probably build not next week, because next week will be this one, but the week after. And then I also got the stalls. Oh, cool. Yes. No, we're next set up is the one with the stalls, Greg. So we can even build along together if you like for that one. And then there was the Big W sale as well. So I did order a few things from that sale, which I can't really remember off the top of my head. That one's perfect. Perfect. Very, very excited. But I did do the whole Big W Kmart price match compare thing. So I made sure that was sort of like quite sorted. Okay, right. Now let's pop the stilts over there, because I don't really know about those stilts. I probably won't really focus on them too much. All the stickers are done now for this set. Now we've just got to put this stuff together. Let's pop what's her face and Olivia in here. Cool, cool, cool. Let's put her arms up because she's excited. And then pop that there. Right, let's see. Okay, and then it looks like we get to... She spins around. Oh, the horse gets to reverse. She spins back. I actually quite like that. It's kind of cool. Like, it's a very simple little mechanism, but, you know, simple things are making me smile at the moment. So why not? Why not, indeed? Where's my horse's top hat need to go? I've already bumped that off. So, yeah, I think I did look at getting the caravan, though, at the Big W sale, but then I realised that it was still actually cheaper at Kmart than it was on sale at Big W. So, yeah, now that we've finished with the Acrobat set, we're going to jump ahead and we're going to build up the stalls. So this is the set that Greg's talking about. Just picked it up for the city. Yes. I think I did get this from Big W. I can't remember. I don't know. Oh no, I didn't. I got this from Kmart, but not my normal Kmart store. I had to go to a different Kmart store to get this. And then I got a couple of other little sets as well from that Kmart too. But I also noticed, Greg, with the Big W sale, that the larger Harry Potter set sold out really quickly. So I think that the chess set was one of the ones that was available. And I think that when I looked at sort of lunchtime-ish on Tuesday, or the 5th, whenever the toy sale started, that had already sold out. And so had the, whatever the big set is for Hogwarts this time round. Oh my gosh, I've just end up with the worst streaming brain whenever I'm trying to stream. I can't ever remember words. I can't remember what's going on. I don't know what's happening. My instructions are a little bit crumpled. It's the first time that I've had crumpled instructions for a while. Love this set. Oh. I would have joined in sooner, but my dog's laying on me. Yeah, you can't move when you're a dog pillow, and it's very important stuff not to get in the way of a dog pillow. Yeah, I'm very excited about this set as well, Mum Bricks. Oh, Brick Hawk? No, I've not heard of that. Yeah, what is that, Greg? Let us know. I do have Bricklink, but I've had to sort of postpone getting as much Bricklink stuff lately, which is fine. $100 bill. This one. Oh, that goes on there. It is interesting because we've got this little dude. What's his name? Henry? Yes, Henry. So we've got Henry the micro doll in this set, which is cool. I'm happy to have like these smaller little kids and different sized people in the mini doll universe. But he doesn't have a different outfit. So everybody else got a special outfit except for him. So that's a bit plain. Tells you the cheapest price in sets in Australia and alerts you when stuff goes on sale. Oh, yes, that sounds like something I'm going to enjoy very much. I have managed to go through and update my brick set account, so I've been doing really well at keeping all of that on track, which is cool, very exciting. So yeah, it would be really good to be able to get alerts. I usually, usually for me here in Perth, Kmart is usually the best. But then I do quite often cross-reference with Big W if Big W has a sale. And then there's a few times where they've tricked me by having very, very random sets as exclusives in different stores as well. So I think that the Mulan set that came out a few years ago, that was exclusive to David Jones, which was weird. I had to keep looking everywhere for it, and then I went through all the different websites and checked all different places. What am I looking for? Oh. Where are you? Where are you? I've lost that. Oh, it's still in the bag. That's why I couldn't find you. Happens to the best of us. Is there a Toys R Us in Australia? There used to be. I think that they might be online only. I don't know. Oh, really? Yeah, I agree, Mama's Bricks. I have to. Brick Hawk. I'll have to remember that. Oh, and Doc's here as well. Hi, Doc. It's lovely to have you pop in and say hello. I hope that you have been keeping well, and yeah, and that you're having a good time. We are in the process of building up the Friends stalls, amusement park stalls, the most recent ones, which I don't think are available in the US yet. Oh, there is an online Toys R Us, and it has some good sales. Yeah, I was looking at getting the Raya and the Last Dragon sets from them at one stage. But obviously, being in Western Australia, shipping is always annoying. It's not always pricey, it's more the weight. So if I have to wait 2 weeks or whatever for sets to arrive, that's when it gets to be a little bit annoying for me. Right, another sticker. This one's not too bad though. This is just like a little 2x2 one. It should be okay. Yay. And is like a little paint palette one, which is kind of cute. Right. More stickers. We shall see. We shall see how I go with stickering. Yeah, this set does have a lot more stickers, which is, oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll see. See how I go with these as the stream rolls on. Yeah, online's better than none in America. Oh yeah, it's better than none for me as well. That's where, like, for this one, I knew that I absolutely wanted that set M, so that was definitely going to be an online purchase for me. So there was no other option for that. And then obviously it made a lot more sense to buy more Lego at the same time. Just makes sense that way, doesn't it? No, for free shipping and the gift with purchase, I did end up getting an extra set with that one to tip me over the edge. But I did use some of my VIP points with that to make me feel better about buying a large Lego set for no discount. And then moustache chat in the chat, which is cool. Catching up with everyone. Right, let's go this way by the looks of things. So it looks like I'm building up like a little trolley, and it looks like it's a little like face painting trolley again with shiny stickers. Okay, wheels and wheels. So it looks like we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different parts to this little set, which is kind of cool. So the littlest one, which we're building at the moment, and then 3 like medium-sized ones, and then like a little entrance area as well. Oh, Tasman is here. Hi, Taz. I hope that you are going well, my friend, and I hope that you have been having a really nice week as well, mate. And that, yeah, and that things going, yeah, well for you and for you as well, Doc. Oh my gosh. And it seems, Taz, that you've arrived at the most important time of the chat where lots of chat about moustaches and beards are going on. So clearly that called to you. Right, paintbrush, which is cute. Oh no, that way. So, oh cool. Oh, that's good to hear, Taz. Taz, that's really good. When is your other live? When's your regular stream as well, mate? Let us know the studs and duds one. There might be a few people in the chat that would like to know about that. So yeah, little like face painting stall, very, very cute. Next one looks like, oh, it looks like it's a card trick stall. That didn't even sound like English when I was saying that. The most important part of the chat is the sausage roll chat. I must admit, it was quite funny when I was actually watching Tech and London Bridge Bricks' video about their adventures in London, and I think that London Bridge Bricks, Greg, not our GJ Bricks, Greg, ended up having a sausage roll at lunch, and I was just like, they're coming for my brand. It's so funny. I couldn't help but laugh that there is a lot more. Oh my gosh. Tech, oh, that's cool. Yes, don't talk. But I have been talking about you guys stealing my sausage roll brand. Exactly, you arrived in the nick of time. But drive safe, my friend, and everything. So yeah, take your time. There's no rush. You'll just be listening to me ramble on with everyone as well. But yeah, it was another really enjoyable video, mate. So yeah, where are we up to? Oh yes, here we go. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. It seems like the Lego gang are very excited about sausage rolls. So yeah, just putting together this little stall. Oh my gosh, there's dog fur all through this. And I always like wipe down my desk and everything before I start building, and the fluff just gets everywhere. Oh my gosh, sausage rolls and beards don't always go well together. It's the pastry flakes that cause the issues. And the curse is that the pastry flakes are like part of the joy, obviously, of a sausage roll. But then the flakiness just ends up everywhere. I've never had a beard, so I can't say for sure whether or not it's better or worse without a beard, but I do usually end up with flakes all over here. So part of the sausage roll thing. Oh, and Darren did uh, a lay-by at Big W. I must admit, yeah, I did end up getting a few sets from Big W, and I think I ended up doing a zip. So I think most of my other Lego purchases at the moment have been on Afterpay. That one was on zip, and I was just like, yeah, I need to be doing more work and less Lego spending. But spending money on Lego is so much more fun than working. Oh, fantastic. So Darren got Andrea's house. Yes, love that set. That's going to be gorgeous. Wildlife rescue. Oh, with the elephants. Wildlife off-roader for the lions. So you've got the elephants and the lions. And then, oh my gosh, and then travel on Tatooine for the child. Okay. Yeah, I think that the wildlife rescue sets are always amazing. Obviously, I prefer the Friends wildlife rescue sets, but the city ones are fantastic as well. So Tasman, the first stream for the Stud and the Dud will be Saturday, 3rd of July, 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Yeah. Oh no, Robert. Oh, since I stopped eating pork, sausage rolls are off the menu. Yeah, that's fair enough. I honestly have had some very, very nice spinach and feta sausage rolls, though. So quite often, if I don't feel like having meat, because I don't always have meat for every meal, a really yummy little, spinach and feta sausage roll is sometimes, that just really hits the spot. For me, anyway. Oh no, it's fantastic, Taz. That's okay. I'm actually looking forward to it as well. I don't know, sometimes, as many of you know, sometimes I do go quite vague and a bit all over the place. So I'm not always where I'm supposed to be in the world. But quite often I do really enjoy putting on live streams while I'm just pottering around the house. So I did actually have Mama's Brix's Dutch live stream on a few days ago. I was so late to the party getting around to watching that. And admittedly, I don't think that I even really paid that much attention to what was on the TV. But I know that you and Zabadak were there building together. I didn't really understand what was being said. I wasn't paying that much attention to what was on the screen. I think I was like tidying and going in and out of all my different rooms, but I was just like, yes, that's awesome. And then I've got to go back up, and M has also got a slot for the 72-hour stream, so 1 to 3 a.m. your time. So that's going to be mid-afternoon for me. So I'll be able to join in and watch. I'm really looking forward to that. I am definitely. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to the 72-hour live stream. I'm hoping I might be able to get Elsa's castle, the ice castle set, to build on the 72-hour live stream. So, but we'll see. I don't know. It will depend on how pricey it is, and it will depend on how long shipping takes. It depends on what else is happening in my universe at that time. Oh yeah, it's so funny when I say that. Yeah, but I like showing my support to the channels that I enjoy. So I'm just like, yep, extra views. I'll get an extra view in. And I think I did sit down and I was watching the intro, which is why I knew that you and Zabadak were there. And then I was just like, oh, I can potter off and just do the dishes and have that listening in the background. I'm hoping that in some way, shape, or form, then I might subliminally start to learn Dutch. Don't think so, but I can hope. One can dream. Oh, cool, Tasman, you've got 2 slots on the 72-hour live stream as well. Oh, when is the 72-hour live stream? I think it is it the first week of August? I don't know. The 6th, 7th, and 8th, is that right, guys? August, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yep, that's going to be really exciting, Tasman. We might see if we can try and sort out a little bit of an Australian invasion as well at some stage. I'm not entirely sure how long my slot is for. I just said to Chop, give me whatever you want. Yeah, I know. I'm so terrible at learning languages, though. I don't have the brain for it, and then no matter what I do, it always comes out sounding a bit Australian. Like it just sounds off. And if I do an accent, then it sounds like a comedy accent or a really insulting accent, depending on your perspective. I just can't manage it. Oh yeah, there we go. M knows. Yeah, the 6th, 7th, and 8th of August. Yeah, so the first weekend in August, which should be really cool. And Chop did say that I've got this regular slot. So for all of you guys, you know, that usually pop in. Oh, 3 hours of me. Oh, that's lovely. Cool. Cool. So we might do a little bit of me time, and then I might see if I can invite a few guests on as well, because it's always nice to share the love and promote new channels and that type of stuff, I think, on the 72-hour live stream. Right, what am I doing? Next stall looks like is the turnstile. So the entrant, yeah, but Chop organises it. Yeah, yeah. I think that this is the 4th one, but it's been going for 3 years. So I think that it's usually in August, but then I think that he did like a winter one at some stage as well. But I'm not too sure whether or not we're going to get a regular winter one. And admittedly, the winter one was when I went completely pear-shaped and forgot when I was on and missed my time slot, and there was all sorts of daylight saving issues and international time zones that bamboozled me. So I'm glad that he's given me my regular time slot. So hopefully I won't get that muddled up. Which, yeah, it was a bit embarrassing. And yeah, love listening to Dutch. Knowing some German helps a lot, yes. Just don't know any German either. But one of my favourite Animal Crossing live streamers over on Twitch, but she also posts her live streams over on YouTube, which is where I usually watch them, is actually German. She speaks English, but she is actually German. And she does have a redemption on her Twitch channel where you can actually get German commentary from her for a few minutes, you know, once or twice a stream, which is so cool. So I have picked up on a few German words, but they only seem to be relevant to Animal Crossing. So I know that Schmetterling is German for butterfly, and that's it. Oh no, Steve's stream because of school. Yeah, well, hopefully you can go back and watch them though. Do what I usually do and just watch them 2 or 3 weeks later. But it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit annoying that school gets in the way. I don't know. No, school's important, but it's always lovely to have you in the chat, Em. So yeah. Oh my gosh. That's true. I love it when Kaz talks Danish. I know she seems to be very good at her languages as well, Kaz. So that's always cool. And then Robin's saying 3 of my grandchildren are German and can barely speak a word of it. Schmetterling's all I've got. That's it. If I ever end up in Germany, the only thing that I'll be able to communicate is about butterflies, or just one butterfly. That's it. And I'm probably saying that with a terrible, terrible Australian accent as well. And so any German speakers would just be confused. Oh, and Brett's here. Hi, Brett. Our lovely Daddy Choo Choo is in the chat, which is fantastic. I hope that you've been having a lovely week. And then we'll go to I'll go to sleep a bit earlier so I can wake up and pop in for a bit. Yeah. See how you go. I think that Steve's usually pretty good at keeping his streams up on his channel, though, isn't he? So you can always sort of catch up later and that type of stuff. But yeah, I think what am I doing? Where am I up to? What's happening? I've lost. Oh no. I've gone astray. I have gone astray. Gone completely astray, gang. Going rogue. Robin can order a beer, but it doesn't drink alcohol. Oh my gosh, Robin. Imagine you and me getting stuck in Germany. We'd be wandering around ordering beers and talking about butterflies, and nobody would know what we're going what's happening. Like, oh my gosh. Beer, butterfly, what? Oh, not very useful phrases at all. Oh dear. Right, plodding along. Like I said, I did go rogue for a bit, but that's where we're up to with the turnstile so far. Big brain energy. That's what we like to see. Yeah, after big brain energy, this is probably not the stream for you. Oh dear. No, we're a smart bunch, I think. I just end up with terrible streaming brain, that's all. Oh dear. But yes, we can only just plod along and do our best, really. Right. A little bit more of our lovely little turnstile that's coming along, which is cool. Right. And again, what's kind of cool about this set, once I get these little bits on, I'll show you, is that we do have more of those glow-in-the-dark studs as well, which is kind of cool. And it was kind of fun last week. As I was moving all the amusement park sets that I'd already built from my dining room table over into the spare room, my hallway, it was quite dark at the time. I was probably doing it in the evening, and I don't have a hall light, or if I do, I rarely switch it on. And as I was walking down the hallway, all the glow-in-the-dark lights, studs, bricks started to glow, and it was so beautiful. It was fantastic. So there's this bit, and all of these lights down here have the transparent studs, but underneath them they've got those glow-in-the-dark studs, which, as I was walking down my hallway, did actually make them glow in different colours. So it was so cool. Oh, bless. I can count to 3 and say sitting in a seat, super useful. I suspect that might be slightly more useful than butterfly, though. If we had to come down to it. Oh my gosh, wood shop. Ordering a beer is essential. I can do that in 9 different languages. Oh, bless. That's fantastic. Yeah, we are a talented bunch. I had to go to a dentist when I was visiting my daughter. My son-in-law translated everything into German for the dentist. When she'd finished with my teeth, she spoke perfect English. Oh, bless her. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh dear, that's brilliant. It's just like, okay, I'll play along with these sods. Oh dear, that's amazing. Oh dear. And then M saying same, but I get kicked out when I say it in any language. Yeah, you're still a bit too young. Beer is a universal language. Oh, that's so true. You guys are cracking me up. Oh dear. I love that. Oh, Claire, that's awesome. Oh, right. Oh, hang on. I've got to make 2 of these. I'm getting very distracted. All this fun in the chat is making me very distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing with my existence. Oh, dear. It's amazing. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. Oh, can you just imagine? I can just imagine. Oops. Oh no, it was these ones. I can just imagine you getting stuck in some far-flung country in the world. The only thing that you can do is order a beer. Oh dear. And then this is meant to go here. Yes. For a poo break, Ezra, not me. You say that every time, Robin, and I'm starting to think that, it's not true. Oh, bless. Oh, I know. Oh, honestly, Em, it is so nice that you've got puppies at the moment. I honestly don't know how you're going to be able to find them their little forever homes. I think I'd be really terrible at that. I'd just want to keep them all the time. Which is why I'm so happy that in Woodshop Teachers City, Pucky and I have ended up living above the pet shop, which is just going to turn into an extra floor of Ruth's house. She just keeps all the animals. But yeah, even the other day I was saying to Pucky that I wanted to get another puppy. Oh my gosh, it would be so nice to have another puppy again. They're just so cute. If only we had smell-o-vision. No thanks. Oh my gosh, Woodshop Teacher and saying skull. Cheers, Proust, Sante. Terrible at pronouncing from other languages. It always just sounds so Australian. Oh, cool. We have a close friend. Oh, we have close friends to give them to because we get attached, yes. And at least that way you can sort of, check in with them now and again, catch up with the little pups. Be right back. That's no worries, Robin. Thanks for letting us know. Enjoy. Have fun. Glad it's you, not me. Right. Cool. So this is where we're up to now. So we've got the little arch on, the little side bits on. Obviously, the lights are in. Brick-built little red curtains, which look quite sort of magical. I don't know why I did that with my hands. Oh my God. Is it? Okay, yeah, it is. Right. Everyone's still saying hello to each other, which is lovely. I love that. Okay, cool. More little stuff going on at the back of this build, behind the scenes. Which is kind of cool. Right. And then, oh my gosh. And then the summertime people are still bragging that it's summertime. Oh my gosh. Although, as we said earlier, it's not been too bad here in Australia. I can't complain. Right. So we've now got the roof on, so it's all nice and secure, put into place. It looks like we are up to building the turnstile, which is kind of cool. So So that's going to be fun. So let's put all of this in together. We don't have a glow-in-the-dark part this time round for the turnstile. So that's fine. Now, which way is which? I always, with like these little lightsaber pieces, it's always tricky to try and, oh no, hang on, I've gone upside down, to figure out which way is the front and the back, if that makes sense. No, it probably doesn't. I think it's because they just look so similar, whereas like with the telescopes, it's very easy to tell which way is which. I don't know. I just want it to look nice. That's all there is. Oh, Brick of Gollum is here. Hi. Oh, and it looks like Mark's jumped in as well. Hi, Mark. It's lovely to have you here again as well. Oh my gosh, another warm person having ice cream and trying to survive 32 degrees. I know. No, I think woodshop teacher's saying that it's 31 where he is as well, and he's just surviving on ice and everything. Oh my gosh. It's moments like that where you just want to take everything out of your fridge and just open the door and sit in there. There's definitely, in my younger years, prior to living in a house with air conditioning, there were definitely some moments where I was just like, no, this is too much. And then quite often, prior to air conditioning in my life as well, plan our warm days around outings. It would be like, okay, I've got to go to the shops. Be like, go to one of the air-conditioned malls. Got to go to the movies. Go in to the cinema and sit in their air conditioning during their heat waves. Cool. So there we go. We've got our little turnstile in as well. But yes, make sure stay hydrated. Plenty of ice and cold drinks and water and everything. I'm really excited for the Lego Halloween sets. I don't know whether or not I have seen them yet. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Family is watching football, adding a couple of degrees on top. Yes. There's been some football chat happening earlier as well. Not that I've been able to keep up with anything football related. So I think that that's best for you guys to chat amongst yourselves. Oh no, that's okay, Joe. That's no worries. You can, yeah, it's, you know, it's your weekend. Spend it however you will like. Obviously, it's always lovely to have you here, but don't ever feel like you have to stay around or anything like that. It's just nice whenever anyone pops in and says hello. Hopefully you guys know that. Yeah, but I am really, I think that there's a few different people in the chat at the moment, so I will let you all know. Next week I am planning to build our rainbow Everyone is Awesome set, and probably a few other little bits and pieces as well. I was thinking I might do some of the dots bracelets because I think that they're quite like bright and colourful, and we can make them look really cool as well, and possibly even try and tie them in with a little bit more of the rainbow designs and all of that type of thing. But I also really want to have a bit more of a conversation and that type of stuff about LGBTI history in Western Australia and that sort of thing as well. So if anyone is around next week, that's probably what we'll be doing next week, which should be really cool. I'll be back after breakfast. No worries, Mama Lego. Enjoy. Hope you have something nice. It's always good to have something yummy and delicious on a weekend breakfast. And then, oh, cool. I haven't seen them. Halloween is my favourite holiday, so I already want them. Yeah, the spooky sets. I know there's been some really good Halloween sets, though, over the years, hasn't there? So I'm not surprised that you're keen to get that. Yes, excellent. I love that. Oh, my gosh. Perfect for my overwatching next Saturday. Yes, exactly. Sounds brilliant. Okay, now how does this rabbit work? Here. No. Here. Just got to figure out rabbit ears. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I've been a bit surprised at some of the sets that started in the Lego store only to then have them end up in retail shops a lot cheaper. I didn't want to wait or risk missing out. So there have been a few things that I've not been like super fussed about. If I could get it, I'd get it, and if I couldn't, that's okay. I think like the Looney Tunes CMF, so I didn't end up getting any of them. I still might. I did have a look on eBay last week, the week before, I don't know, at some stage or another, and they're a bit pricey, so I'm not really all that super fussed. I'll probably just keep an eye out for some of the figures, say if I'm doing a Bricklink order or something like that, and then possibly pick up some of the figs that way. Yes. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, I was actually really surprised because for like ages, for a really, really long time, the only place that you could get the bonsai tree was the online Lego store. Well, for me. I don't know about what was happening over east. But and then all of a sudden it turned up on the Kmart website for like $20 cheaper. So I was just like, this is interesting. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, there's a few things that I'm sort of like, and then same with some of the mosaic as well. So I think that the Mickey and Minnie one and the Harry Potter, like the Hogwarts ones, they're both on the Kmart, and I think the Big W websites as well. So, but they didn't start off there, I don't think. Same with the Bird of Paradise now. I have my eye on it. Yeah, I know, me too. But I think that that's definitely going to be one that I'll wait for, because I know, like with with the bonsai tree, that's still available, and I haven't gotten that one yet either. Little rabbit face. Oh, who? What? No. It's very, very rare that I have anything sealed for very long. So I don't think that anyone needs to worry about that. I only ever have stuff for a very short amount of time that's sort of sealed. But yeah, I thought that this one was just really cute and really pretty, so I had to put that there. Right. Little cute bunny face. Love it. Now it looks like we're just adding in flags. And it's kind of cool because we're getting double flags as well at the moment. Oh, I think I still need to do stickers on here as well, but I've lurched past that point now. I don't know. Do I risk doing stickers or not? I don't think that it's that. Oh, Evan is here as well. Hey, Evan. It's lovely to have you here. And Sloth is also here. Mammals and M. How are you going, Sloth? I hope that you've been keeping well, my friend. I haven't watched your most recent video yet, but as I say many a time, I do quite enjoy doing that on Sundays. Okay, I think think that's all my parts for that. Let's do some stickers because I think that this is going to be okay. I've just got to put 2 stars on each of those little black truncated cone pieces, if that's what you call them. And it's random placement. Oh my god, and they're holographic. Yay! I love the rainbow holo shine. Once again, I really love the holo stickers that we've been getting in these sets, but my favourite thing about these sets is the animals in top hats. So yes, our lovely reptilian friend is here in the chat today, which is awesome. And everyone's saying hello to Sloth and to Evan, which is lovely. It's always nice to have you both here. Hope that you've both been keeping well. And I think, Sloth, it's your summer as well. We've had some hot weather reports from the Europeans in the chat. So we've now got our shiny stickers on these parts, which looks really cute. Okay, so that is book 1 done. So we now get to move on to book 3 and bag number... Oh, book 2 and bag number 3. Oh my gosh. Streaming brain. The animals in the top hats is hilarious. Oh no. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much, but it does. Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, winter is fine. Like, I've always quite liked the sound of rain, so that's always been like a nice thing. And I must admit, I do tend to find it easier to get cozy in our Australian winters. Aren't really winters for anybody else, than to try and cool down in hot weather. I think it is much easier to try and, like, you know, get under a blanket or turn on the heaters or like put on your like your cozy jumper and all of that type of stuff in our very mild winters. But it is a lot harder to try and cool down if the air conditioner is broken and it's 40 degrees. Like, that's always a lot harder to do in comparison. But I don't know if Tech is still driving and listening, but I think it's like 23 degrees here the other day. It's winter time. So I'm pretty sure that Tech and London Bridge Bricks were sunbathing when it was 25, enjoying the warm London weather, 25 degrees. So, yeah, but yeah, the rain, even thunderstorms, I don't really mind them either, particularly if I'm home and I'm all cozy. And of course, since I've been working from home as well, that's made wintertime even easier to just stay in my slippers and my trackies all cozy. So yeah, that's not been too bad. I had intended, even though my mum did it, has been getting kind of concerned that I'm turning into a hermit. Thanks, Mum. Appreciate the concern. And I had intended to catch up with a few friends this afternoon. We were supposed to go mini golfing. So yes, exactly, Sloth. Yes, it's easy to rug up and bundle up and put on more clothes and get under a blanket. But there's a limit to how much you can take off. Yes, exactly. So yeah, winter's been okay here for the moment. Yeah, it's always sort of it's fine. Like, I think that my favourite seasons have always been either spring or autumn, because I think that that's sort of like the nicest midpoint to weather. But if I had to pick between winter or summer, I'd probably pick winter, an Australian winter. Got to be specific. Isn't that what they say with wishes and genies and all of those sorts of things? And I think they also said that in Pirates of the Caribbean, didn't they? Got to be specific with your terms. Yes. Oh my god. Em and Sloth have the same thing. 20 degrees is winter and you make Puggy wear pajamas. Yeah, that's cold for us. No, it's not 20 degrees at the moment. Hang on, I'll just check. Just check. It's 14. It's 14 degrees at the moment. Yeah, the highs at the moment have been around 17, 18, 19. And the lows are around about 6, 7, 11. I would always choose autumn. Yeah, yeah. I think that autumn is lovely. Yeah, I think so. I think something like that, yeah, because I'm pretty sure like 100 degrees Fahrenheit is around 40 degrees. That's sort of how I try and remember it. But Fahrenheit is weird. Like, I'm sorry to you people in the US, it's really weird. It's very easy to remember that the freezing point for water is 0 degrees Celsius. That's all you need to know. Yeah, that's winter. That's our winter. That's why I was very specific to say. Australian winters are fine. If I had to pick, Australian winters are okay. But again, it is just what you're used to. See, for me, 31, 32 is probably what we would get at the end of our spring leading into our summer. And even at the beginning of our fall is probably in the beginning of our autumn that's probably what we're getting. Oh no, that's okay. So yeah, it's just different. It's just what you're used to, I think. But yeah, it's a lot warmer here. Do I like it like? Oh yeah, no, I do like it like that. Yeah. More stickers. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's sort of yeah. I've got a few back issues as well, and quite often I do find that on our cold winter nights, if I've got the electric blanket on, don't laugh at me, guys. If I've got the electric blanket on, I do actually wake up and my back feels a lot more comfortable. And again, quite often in winter, I do have to put like my little heat pack on as well, like my little wheat bag that you heat up in the microwave, which is super handy and fantastic. Old people troubles. I grew up in Uzbekistan. God, my pronunciation is terrible. I'm so sorry that I've butchered that. So I know what 50 degrees feels like, but in hot, dry air, yeah. I think that that's probably the key difference because in Perth we do get like the sea breeze. So usually around about 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, the sea breeze rolls through, and then that sort of generally cools things off. If we don't end up getting the sea breeze in the evening, then it feels a lot hotter and stickier and awful. Yeah. But yeah, generally in the evening it's fine, which is also why I like having my security screen doors, particularly on the front door, because that seems to be where the sea breeze comes from. So usually in summer, about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, I open up my front door to cool everything off again. But your 30 is no, we don't really get humidity here. So yeah, it's different. It does feel different because obviously being on the coast, it sort of, yeah, it's just different. In America, we don't use the super easy metric system. We want to have a different heat measurement system from the rest of the world. I don't know. Yeah, I love the electric blanket. I know, and Pucky loves it too. It's actually quite funny when it gets to be the winter time. Oh, he's actually walking around. I think I might need to go and let him out. Hang on, gang. Speaking of the puppy, won't be long. I was a bit concerned that might happen. He need to go out for his little paw patrols. Naked now, except for the clothes I'm wearing. Robin! And then I feel like I was born in the wrong place. Would much rather be in Northern Scandinavia or Scottish Highlands. Yeah, 5 floofs is a bit different, though, compared to 1. Especially considering that my one's sort of like on the small medium side. But he sprawls out. He takes up so much room, and then he's got jabby stabby paws that dig into me when he wants me to move over. Yes, well, I'd rather have a European passport. Oh dear, you guys. I think, yeah, it's not that uncommon to want to be somewhere else, though, is it? Oh, bless. Right. I did go slightly rogue then for a mere moment, but I've pulled myself back on track, sort of. Right. Alternate little colours for the awnings to match the other one. Everyone's wanting European passports now. Right. Okie dokies. Oh, Steve. Hey, buddy. I hope that you're well, mate. How have you been? I hope that the studies have been going well as well. I think Em mentioned earlier that you're going to be in the 72-hour live stream again. Is that right? Oh my gosh, yes. Daughter has dual nationality, and this week she got British passports for her children. I'd rather have the German passport anytime. Oh my gosh, I know. And then Em has his brother and sister's dogs, his dachshund, the country shepherd mix, and my sister's cat. She doesn't like in her room. Yay! Oh, that's so cool, Steve. That'll be great. I'm glad that everything's going well for you, buddy. I've just been entertaining a lot of the Europeans with our Australian winter temperatures. So there's a few of our lovely European friends that are currently melting due to their hot weather, which is perfectly acceptable to do in summer, but equally perplexed about the warmth of our winters. Oh, and everyone's saying hello to Steve, which is awesome. Yeah, Australian Shepherd. But the thing is, I've never ever seen an Australian Shepherd in Australia. I don't know if that's like an East Coast thing. But yeah. Like a lot of the sheepdogs that like my stepdad and everything has had on his farms are usually Kelpies. And then we've also had a few like Huntaway crosses, which is like a New Zealand sheepdog. Yeah. We're freezing here. Yeah, but you've got to define what freezing means, because I'm quite freezing here as well, and it's like 14 degrees. And then everyone in Europe were like, no, that's not freezing. In the UK, it's raining. Oh, yeah, it's quite late for you over there, so it must be a cold night. So very cold in Victoria. Rained all night in Slothtown. They aren't from Australia. Yeah, I know. This was confusing. That's where I'm just like going, why are you calling it an Australian Shepherd? Very perplexed by that. They're very beautiful dogs, though. Oh my gosh. And Sloth is also getting thunder and lightning. Yeah, we haven't had thunder and lightning for a little while, which is nice. But yeah, generally I don't mind thunder and lightning. Usually Pucky's okay with it as well, unless it's like right overhead. And then it looks like, oh yeah, oh 9 here. 9 degrees. Yeah, you can't confuse me like that. And then lovely and sunny in Canada. Yay. Yay. I'm glad. Because I think that, how long ago was it, Mama Lego, that you were saying that it snowed in Canada as well, which was crazy. And then, the thunder went all night. It's raining cats and dogs, I know, because I just stepped in a poodle. Right. Oh, dear. It's brilliant. Oh, God. Stopped off to get a snack and check the Lego deals. A very important work tech. Half price Mickey and Minnie Duplo train. I'm a Disney addict and I have a problem. You're kind of in the right chat, though. Well, I don't know. We're not going to help you with your addiction. We're going to probably make it a lot worse. So, oh yes, Taz, thank you so much for stopping by, mate. Yeah, it's always lovely that you pop in. I know that it's much later for you than it is for me, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon. And again, Stud and the Dud is coming up as well. Oh dear. Oh, May 30th was the snow. Yeah, that was really recent. I don't like being woken up by thunder repeatedly. Yeah, that's when it's really close, isn't it? But we needed the rain for our grapevines, definitely. Yes. We laughed too, I know. Oh, tiny baby grapes. Yes. Oh, yeah, well, oh, you might not have the visual representation, but I do have a few of my Duplo bricks over here. I don't know quite what to do with them because I did end up getting the unicorn set. I just had to have a Lego unicorn, which was a Duplo set. And then with these ones, I usually sort of stack them up in mocks and stuff, but I don't know what to do with the rest of it. Oh my gosh. Yes, get the figures. I did have a look as well, but I've not seen any of the Mickey or Minnie sets anywhere outside from the official Lego store yet, which is annoying. I'm hoping that they're going to come out to like Kmart or Big W or something like that as well. And then I think that 3 of them, when I looked the other day, had already sold out. I'm pretty sure that whichever set has the Pluto figure in it, that sold out almost right away. So hopefully I'll be able to get my little paws on those sets as well. And then everyone's saying hello to each other, which is awesome. And then Mama Lego is saying, Tech, at least I have grandchildren to pass on the Duplo and Disney Lego to. That's why you have kids. Tech's going to have to plan ahead. It's always a good idea to plan reproduction around around our Lego buying needs. Oh my gosh, yes. And Steve's saying that he wants the Spider-Man Duplo set as well for the figs. I know. They're just coming out with some really cool stuff at the moment. There's too much for us to be able to get hold of. A little cute ice cream store, which I kind of like. So ice cream cone, I'm assuming that this is like one of the little cups that you can get. I really love that sticker as well. I don't know if that's showing up or not. The little melty stickers down the side as well, I think looks really cute too. So really gorgeous little stall. One sticker left to apply. Robin's saying, Duplo is excellent. I know. I saw your post the other day, Robin, with your Fabuland figure collection as well, which was just awesome. It was just so fantastic to see that over on Instagram. Kids are just a place for your Lego to go when you're out of space. No, But the problem with that, Em, is that children take up space. So then you have to weigh up between children and Lego, or possibly do what Robin and Steve do, which is just incorporate children and Lego together. Oh my gosh, the Daily Bugle, such a lovely looking set as well. I have that one on my wish list as well, but as you can probably imagine, Steve, I'm extremely excited about the ice colours. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Daily Bugle. It might stay on my wish list as a possibility at some point in the future, but it may also just, I don't know. It'll depend. May or may not ever get purchased, so I'm not sure. We'll have to just see. Oh, I know, woodshop teacher. It's always the way. So much Lego, but so little time and money. It's always the problem. And then, oh my gosh, yay. And then Sloth is saying that their post office sign is Duplo, which is really cool. Yeah, I think, even in my Mermaid Village thing, I think that there's a few trans blue Duplo bricks, especially towards the back and at the bottom as well, just to sort of, build up space. So now, who's this one? This one's Camilla. So we've got Camilla as well. She's there. She looks exactly the same as what she did in the other set as well, I think. But I'll probably pop some photos up on Instagram with all the characters as well. I was meaning to do that this week, but oh my gosh, I tell you what, motivation has just been very tricky recently. Em's saying that he loves the Daily Bugle as well as a Marvel and Lego fan. Yes. Oh, Mama Lego is building Mia's treehouse. Yes, love that set. It's gorgeous. I really like the detail in that set as well. There's some really cool things that happen with that set. And I think that the way that they've incorporated the treehouse and the tree is really cool. Fabuland forever. Steve wants a third bugle. Well, I'm not one to ever say no to anyone getting more Lego, so go forth. Odd pieces off Bricklink for the win. Yes, exactly. But I think sometimes it's quite nice when you sort of, quite often what I try and do is have my wanted lists, my wish lists on Bricklink. And then if I come across a store that has enough of my wish list parts, is then to purchase from them. But I also quite like going back and then having a look through their store to see what else they've got available. And then quite often it's kind of cool to come across pieces that you sort of go, I don't know where this comes from. This looks awesome. I want it. And then Tech is saying, I need those Fabuland Mickey and minifigs, Robin. I had them when I was a kid, but definitely need them back. Oh my gosh, I know. They were so cute, weren't they? And then build a cage out of bricks and put the kid in. Behold, kid incorporated into Lego. Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, my gosh. Yes, no, that's fine, Tech. Drive safe. Make sure that you're, safe driving, all that. I'm sure that you're doing all of that anyway. Oh, and then Em's asking, do you have the original one? Steve is throwing down. Yeah, I've got 2 of the original and 2 of the new one. Which is awesome. Oh, and GigandoCon Lego Friends is here as well. Hola. Hope that you are well. Oh my gosh. Yes. And then Darren's saying, I like the sheep as much as the goats. Oh my gosh, I know. The goats are a huge thing in Lego, aren't they? Oh my gosh, yes. Oh. I'm very happy to be keeping the Christensen family in the lifestyle they're accustomed to. Oh, bless. And then Mama Lego is saying the girls want the brick heads of Mickey and Minnie, but I'm not going to pay that high price. Oh my gosh, I know. It does start to clock up there, doesn't it? That's always the tricky thing. Ruth and Halloween decoration. If you forget to put the food in the brick cage. This is turning into a weird Lego version of Hansel and Gretel. And I don't know whether or not you're implying that I'm supposed to be the witch or not. Steve is being very Australian at the moment, I think. He's being very, very Australian cheeky, which is great. Which is what we come to expect from Steve completely. Steve's also saying, ask me how many Deadpools I have. Oh my gosh. Hopefully this isn't going to turn into some weird Marvel magical Marvel stream. Steve is still teasing him. Exactly, Robin. Exactly. Keep it civil. They're very cheeky, those two, especially to each other. We all know that Steve is very aware of M's actual age. Every time I've seen Steve type it in the chat, it gets lower, not higher. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I've got the rain. We've got the rain now. I don't know whether or not you guys will be able to hear that, but yay, it's raining. So nice to hear. I love listening to rain on the roof. And I've seen quite a few people build up the Daily Bugle. So Little Miss Bricks of Fun, I know that she sort of built that up and popped that in her city as well, which was really cool to see. Yeah, and it's definitely one of those sets that I want. Steve is Steve. Not saying it's a good thing, but it is what he is. Oh, dear. Steve's replies, keep it civil war. Oh, dear. I'm going back to this comment now. Oh, dear. I love streaming with you guys. You always crack me up. So much fun. Steve M, if only I was 14 again, like 30 years ago. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Get the Daily Bugle. Yeah, I might. I'm going to have to say, I'll see how kind my accountant is to me this year, which I think is probably where any Ice Castle funds are going to come from. Spending money before I've even got it. Oh, dear. And yeah, and then we'll see. It is because I think it's one of those sets where I think I will regret it if I don't have it, much like, the diner. And I'm so happy I was able to get hold of the diner because I definitely thought that one had well and truly gone before I could have gotten hold of it. So I am pleased that I got that one. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's on my wish list. We'll just see. See what happens. I haven't been like, oh my gosh, I've been so all over the place lately that I haven't even checked my emails. I'm pretty sure that my extra days of work contract might have come through this week, and I haven't even looked to see if it has. just been enjoying spending loads of time on the sofa playing Animal Crossing. If only I could get paid to do that. And I wouldn't have any Lego money. Right, I've built a very tall, like, stripy thing. Don't know. How does this go? Where are you going? What are you doing? Which side are you on? Oh, this way? Yes, this way. Okay, cool. Right. What is this one that I'm building at the moment? Oh, the levitation thing. Right, cool. Yes. Joe's just laughing at me. Okay. With me. Laughing with me. I know you, Joe. Don't laugh at me. Oh, and you're trying to make room for the Daily Bugle. Yes. Oh my gosh. I know. We just need the house next door, Joe. That's our main issue. issue in our lives at the moment, isn't it? And then, oh, the figs. Yeah, I know. The figs are really cool. The build is actually good too. Going to modify it though. Oh my gosh, yeah, sounds awesome. It sounds very, very awesome, Steve. Yes. I completely agree with you about the figs as well. Although, because I've got streaming brain again, I can't remember who's in it or what's going on. My gosh. But yeah, I agree. I did go through and have a look at the figs, and there's so many of them as well, which I think makes it even more worthwhile. And then a really nice assortment as well. I've also really liked the fact that there's been a few people say that they've been able to close up the smashed-in window at the front using the parts from the set. So yeah, I just think that it's just really lovely, and it's such a well thought out set as well. And and M's plotting sounds like you're like making your wishes like a genie. M. Give me all your Lego and then you're going to be 14 again. Steve, it's fine. We don't mind a few laughs. We like a few laughs on this channel. all the friendly stuff. Oh my gosh, yes. And then Brickish is saying, yeah, the figs got you too. Oh my gosh, I know. And then M's trying to make money for the Daily Bugle. I know. I think that's going to be you and me both, Em. It's just going to be trying to figure out how to wrangle it. But I'm hoping that it will be around for a little while, so I might end up getting it like further down the track. But I've also noticed that they've just been cranking out the quantity of friend sets. Like the quantity of friend sets has just bumped up so much. And previously I used to find it quite easy to get most of everything in a way. But now I'm sort of like going, oh, I don't know. Don't know if I can continue to keep doing that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And Steve is saying Punisher, Blade, Daredevil, and Firestarter are the key ones. Excellent. And then first appearance. Oh my gosh, can't see Punisher in any other set again. Oh my gosh. And then Robin saying they don't even display the Punisher figure in the Lego stores in Leicester Square. Oh my gosh. So yeah, definitely a popular one. So yeah, that's where I think to myself, I think I would regret it. And because I've got like quite a good Marvel collection at the moment as well, even there are some of the, what's the latest wave thing they're calling the Marvel sets? I don't know. There's a few of those that I want as well. The ones with Ant-Man's van in it, I definitely want that one. The Black Panther set, I definitely want that one as well. And Steve saying, not surprised, Robin, still shocked he's in it. Yeah. Oh, Robin thinks that the reason is because of it's a very violent Infinity something, Infinity Saga. Is that it? And then it might be being a very violent character, so why make it? Yeah, he snuck through. I know, who was I watching the other week that was saying that do the Lego builders just try and sneak things through every now and again? Just test the water and see what we can come up with. See if we can sneak this part in. See if we can sneak this character in. Yeah, I think it's Infinity Saga. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely a few sets in that one. I think there's 3 that I want. The Black Panther one, the, I don't know, something else. So I meant to put, oh. I just haven't pressed my parts down properly. Oh my gosh. If at the start of next year, saving $75 every 2 months, or can have it by September next year. Yeah, that might be, you and I might be on the same saving schedule, Em. Oh, really? This one? The Everyone is Awesome one, Robin. That's a shame. I always find it a bit strange when, I don't know, people whinge. And I think that it's also that whole thing where you just sort of go, often, you know, people who are fine with it don't say anything. And I think that that's where every now and again it is really important to actually speak up and sort of go, no, I really appreciate this for this reason. Why is this? Is this meant to be taller? I don't know. Have I done something wrong? Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe they've just propped it up. I don't know. There's weird things. There's weird things happening with this magical Lego set. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, he's a mass murderer. Some of the kills in the comics he's done, so not appropriate. Blade is another R-rated character. Oh my gosh, yeah. But again, I'm not too sure, like, what's the age range on, or age plus on the Daily Bugle? Gosh, it's terrible. I don't know what's happening in my mind at the moment. Oh, the ones that are closing, complaining about this set. Yeah, I know. Well, that's another reason why I wanted to make sure that I purchased it straight away. It was really difficult to find on the online Lego shop, though, Steve, which I found a bit weird and disconcerting. So yeah, but I definitely wanted to show my support for that set straight away. And Joe agrees. I think many of us agree with that type of behaviour. Because my whole thing is, if you don't appreciate this, then just don't buy it. You know, like, I just sort of go, it's that simple. You know, if it's not for you, don't get it. So yeah, and then we're going on a little bit more about the kills. For me, I don't like, I mean, I think the whole thing is that I think that it's really important to just be kind and respectful. And again, I just sort of go, I appreciate the fact that if something sits uncomfortably with someone for whatever reason, because of their age, religious background, they've grown up in a conservative home, they haven't had the right education or life experience to have that understanding. It's okay if it makes people feel a little bit uncomfortable or whatever. But again, don't put that pressure on everybody else. Sit with that discomfort, recognize that discomfort, either work towards some sort of reconciliation with that, or just shush. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, you know, I don't know. I think that a lot of the time people are just unwilling to do the work and to figure out the reasons why. what's behind that level of discomfort or whatever. Oh my gosh, now I've got to try and do technic stuff at this time of night. I think I did it, gang. Right, yes. Cool. Yeah, it is, definitely. It is just about education, and I think that it is just about, you know, like what Steve said, open your heart and think about what that means. And again, I just sort of go, ask questions, like find a way to like critically analyze things, you know, whatever that happens to be, wherever there is those levels of misunderstanding or lack of knowledge or whatever, and just sort of do your best to sort of recognize that and appreciate that people, you know, are people. Like, we're all beautiful and unique and different. And then M goes from slow snowflakes to I'm extremely used to violence. It just doesn't faze me anymore. Last week, Em, I'm pretty sure that you said that you're a pacifist. No, I understand where you're coming from. You're saying that you don't mind watching it or, you know, reading it or whatever, but you don't like participating in it in the real world. Yeah. Right, we are on to our last sticker. Oh, wish me luck. Wish me luck. And yeah, I don't know. I think that the world would be a very, very dull and boring place if we were all the same. Oh my gosh, I smashed another sticker. Absolutely nailed it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly, Steve. Simple. Don't like the set? Don't buy it. Oh my gosh, I know. I just think that it's, you know, it's so important and it's so beautiful to let people know that they're not alone, that they have support, that they're being recognised, even if it is in like a little small way of, you know, having a rainbow set. Do you know what I mean? Like, interpret that any way you want. We all know what it means, but, you know, do with that as you wish. Right, we have finally, after much confusion and deliberation. Oh yes, take care. Take care, Steve. Thanks so much for popping in. It's always nice when you pop in and cause a bit of chaos. In a good way. Exactly, Robin. Don't buy friends, don't buy it. So here is our little levitation booth, which you pop. Let's see if I can organize this. Right. So here we go. Abracadabra. And then Emma is on the levitation thing, and then we go, ooh, 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 ooh. It's not as dynamic as if it was an animal wearing a top hat. Yeah, no. I think that that's fairly similar to many of us here. Again, I wouldn't want to hit anyone in the real world, but I don't mind watching movies that explore those topics and themes. It's a magician. Anything but. Oh no, Robin. You've given Ezra raisin cookies and he's rubbed them into the sofa. Oh my gosh. Get the wet ones. Get the wet wipes now. Right. I have only been streaming for just over 2 hours. So shall we open up a little dot set and have a little dots chit chat for the rest of the stream? I think that would be kind of cool. It's a bit too early to say goodbye, I think. So let's see if I can sort this one out. I've been saving this one as my emergency building set. And I did wonder whether or not I was going to need that tonight because I thought that these were a couple of smaller sets. What? Oh, Ezra rubbing raisin cookies was not the mistake. The mistake was friends. I don't know. You can't confuse me too much while I'm on a live stream, Robin. You know I get very discombobulated with these things. And M saying, Robin, clean like the wind. Oh my gosh, and to make it worse, they're organic. Would have been better off spending your money on Lego, Robin. Although I think that you've got quite a complete collection at the moment, though, don't you, mate? So, oh, we've got a few printed pieces in here as well, which is kind of cool, but prints that we've had in the past. Joe's just laughing. Joe, I just love the fact that most of your chat is just emojis. That's most of how I communicate on social media as well. I just do a big emoji vomit at the end of all of my comments on social media. And what? No, you're not a mistake, Em. Don't be silly. Although it is very likely that I've missed something in the chat. That will leave me perplexed. Right. Okay, we've got a couple of big pieces for this. What is this? What am I even building? A secret box? A jewelry box? Secret keeping stash? I don't know. Oh, they never... Oh, secret boxes. Plural. Oh, we've got 2 secret boxes. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, cool. Right. Excellent. Oh my gosh, yes, Joe. Do stuff. Don't think that you have to sit here and type, of course. Okay, no, this is the instruction. Joe's really in the laughing mood today. Me too. Oh my gosh. Right. Let's see, where are we up to? I might put together this big one first because that's going to take up the most amount of room on my little skinny table. And Robin's saying earlier on, Ezra had cheesy bread and destroyed his romper. Uh-oh. Then I changed him, and then he pooped. Now he's destroyed the sofa. Oh my gosh, Robin. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing that he's extremely cute and adorable, though. So we'll just have to power through onto a third romper of the day and a new sofa. Okay, right, we've got that done. This and this. Oops, too many 1x1s. Okay, right. Maybe I should keep a closer eye on him. We just enjoy chatting with you too much. I think that we're a bad influence and a distraction here. His brother's just the same and he's 42. Oh no. Oh dear, Robert, that cracks me up. Absolutely cracks me up. Okay, right. This goes over this side. Okay, let's see. I think I'm doing a bit better with the dot set this time than what I did last time. The dot set last time really just perplexed me a lot. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. It did have the flippy sign. Right. I think, did I speak too soon? I think I spoke too soon. Okay, we've got 2 keys. That's good. Right. So we've got this bit. So I'll have to try and figure out what secrets I need to put in my little secret box, though. That's going to be the question on everyone's minds. Granddaughter is just like her father was as a child, has a constant dirty face. All the secrets are coming out now. Oh dear. Right, so that's the beginning of our secret box. La, 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 la. This is the back, this is the front, and we're away. Right, we've got some little ideas going on. So we'll see what we can do. Shall we? I don't know. It's beautiful. Thanks, Joe. I made it myself. Okay, yes, fantastic. Thanks for stopping by, Robin. As always, I really appreciate having you here with us and chatting away. You often just crack me up and brighten my day. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day and good luck with the cleaning. Oh, yes, Em, the pug army can go in the box. And speaking of the pug army, my pug is now barking because he's still in the backyard and he's probably getting cold paws. Even if he does have a bed and a blanket outside, and he's in his pug pajamas as well. And according to some of the Europeans in the chat, it's not that cold. And saying, see ya, Fabuland fellow. Oh, Robin sending love to Pucky. Bless. Yes, my little furry boy. Right, lots of little dotty bits going on, I think. Oh, have I? No, I think I've gone sideways. Oh, well, never mind. Sometimes we just have to go a bit sideways. Joey's saying goodbye to Robin as well. Yay. Right, now, cat. I've got the little pink and black cat tile. I don't know whether or not you guys would have been able to see that from there, but anywho's, that's what we do. So let's add in some of these cats. More pink and black. Saying he's dealing with the dumber one of all his dogs. Oh no, Em. Just gorgeous. Oh my God, Taze. Had equal problems when the kids were small. When complaining to my parents, they just replied, been there, done that. You think you were any easier? Thanks, folks. Okay, right. Another purple dot here. I think that's always the funny thing, though, isn't it? When we're, you know, dealing with small people. Forget how annoying we were. We were little as well. Right. Oh dear. It's funny though, isn't it? Just keep telling my son, karma is difficult. Exactly. That's what we do. I think that's always the interesting thing. And then I think it becomes even more interesting when you get to like the teen years as well, doesn't it? I remember when I had my 17, 18-year-old cousin was staying with me for a little while. This was quite a few years ago. And it was very funny because he kept on assuming that he was getting away with stuff, and it's just like, no, well, we know all the tricks because we've done all the tricks. We're just choosing to ignore them because it's not worth the drama and it's not worth the fights. But I always thought that was so funny of him just to be like laughing and going, oh yeah, I got away with that. And it's just like, no, you didn't. And then I think I was probably one of the strangest teenagers as well, because I didn't really go out or do anything particularly naughty when I was a teenager. I kind of waited until I was in my 20s to get a bit more rambunctious and go out and have fun and all of those sorts of things. Oh, maybe I should put the, oh yeah, let's maybe actually put the cat one down here. Yes, you pick your battles. That's exactly right. Exactly right. It was always that funny thing, wasn't it, where you just sort of go, oh, no, I can't be bothered with this one. But it was just so hilarious because he just had like this little cheeky look on his face when he was walking away, and it was very much that expression of, yeah, I got away with that. It's just like, yeah, only because we let you get away with it because we couldn't be bothered calling you out for that. So yeah, it's very funny. Me as a small child eats tub of icing, painted my face with a blank on my back, calling myself Captain Quilt. I'm screwed if I have kids. You've got a lot to look forward to. But I think, as we've established earlier in this stream, think of all the extra Lego you could get, Em. That's what you've got to look forward to. All the extra Lego. Right. It's actually coming together. Not too bad. I'm a little bit crooked in different places, but it's not overly horrible. I think I am doing much better with, oh, blanket. A blanket on your back. Oh, yes, that makes more sense. Tub of icing, painted your face with a blanket on your back, calling myself Captain Quilt. That's actually quite cute, though. Right, where to from here? Okay, this goes over here. I must admit that I think that my grandmum actually made my brother a Batman costume. So he actually had like a bit more of a fancy looking Batman hood and cape. So you put the hood on and it sort of came down over your eyes and that type of thing. And then you tie it, clip it, I don't know, press stud it, whatever, under your chin. And then the cape came down and it even had like the little bat scalloped edge sort of thing as well. And of course, that was my brother's outfit, so therefore I was always relegated to the sidekick. And the best that we could come up with for a costume for Robin, the sidekick, was a yellow floral pillowcase, and that's what had to get wrapped around my neck in order to play Batman and Robin. But, you know, we do what we do. Make the best of a situation. So, yeah, but funny. It's funny. Alrighty, I'm sort of like halfway-ish. My little box. La, la, la. There we go. That's the little pattern at the moment. So I've just got to finish off the bottom half. And then I might actually put a couple of bits on here because it sort of sticks out funny on one edge. But, you know, I don't know what I've got to hand. There's a few tiles in here, but I don't know whether or not they're for the other little secret box. So we'll see. So we'll just power on with a few more bits. Where am I going? What am I doing? What's happening? It's always funny though. I think one of the other things that were quite funny when I was growing up as well was, for some reason, as small children, we used to always love going to the tip, so like the rubbish dump with Dad. It was like a really good outing. I don't know why. Don't ask too many questions about that. But one of the things that my dad used to always do was go through the rubbish dump and then see what random parts of BMX bikes he could find, and then he would put together a random assortment of BMX bikes for me and my brother and some of the other neighborhood kids as well. But it kind of meant that our BMX bikes that we would ride around the neighborhood on would be like something that had been quilted together, because obviously it had been quilted together. So like the handlebars would be red, and then the front half of the bike would be blue, the back half of the bike would be yellow, the seat would be green, there'd be one black tire, one red tire. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Horrified because somehow little me made a functional bunk bed out of pillows. Janky pillows. A janky bunk bed. Oh dear. No, it's good. It's part of our survival skills, I think. It means that when we head off into the wilderness, we can order beer and we can build pillow forts and also make sure that our back stays warm with various coverings. Okay. Okay, this one. Oh no, this one. Oops. Alrighty. So I'll just do a little bit more. Oh, our bikes were janky. Yes, they were very janky. They were very, very strange little push bikes, but like in a good way, I think, you know. It didn't really, it didn't really worry us too much when we were riding around the neighborhood on them. But looking back, I was just like going, they were some strange push bikes. But I also remember, because at one stage my dad sort of lived out of town, so he sort of lived out in like the bush, and yeah, and so myself and my brother and the neighborhood kids would get up to all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. Don't disrespect that bunk bed. I'm impressed, man. Yeah, pretty much. I think the only thing that Dad ever had to buy was like the actual tires, because obviously most of the time the tires were like pretty like, I don't know, flat. Flat is the correct word, but I think as far as like getting bikes for kids, it was a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good way of going about it. This one. So yeah, but that was lots of fun. And then there was sort of like, on that particular bush block, there was like a golf course that wasn't too far away, and it was fairly cheap to hire like a set of golf clubs. And I think that the owners were always kind of nice to us as well, because they just like must have just been hiring out the cheapest set of golf clubs, and then all of us would just share the one set and go around to the golf course, making vague attempts at playing golf. Not that we ever really knew how to play, or really all that good at it. And that was also so far out of town that no matter if it was fine, if it was a nice enough day to play golf, then it was a nice enough day to have kangaroos on the golf course, which was also sort of quite fun and funny. So yeah, a little crazy little growing up existence. Oh yes, oh good. I'm glad that you're home. It's safe and sound. If not a little bit poorer for buying more Lego, which is a good thing. I'm glad that you enjoyed listening away. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer, maybe another 20 minutes or so. We'll see how we go. But yeah. Where are we up to? 2 more little parts, 2 more little dots, and then we've got one of the secret boxes complete, I think. No, no, no. No, never. Most of the time, if you've ever seen anyone like box a kangaroo, it's usually the male kangaroos, and it's usually during mating season, and I wouldn't really want to get involved in any of that at all. Kangaroos are actually quite large. There we go. Secret box. The first one is done, ready to equip a pug army. So that's all good to go. Let's pop one of the keys in there. Oh my gosh, where can I put this? I can pop that over there. Let's see if yeah, these dots trays. I've got 3 of the yellow ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these of the blue ones. And at the moment, what have I got? All of these are dots, so all 4 of those are dots, and then these 3 over here are like small parts, so like taps, buckets, bags, baskets, paintbrushes, bones, all of that sort of stuff are in these 3. And then this one over here is like an assortment of random tiles that I bought ages ago to go around my hotel. So yeah. Oh my gosh, no, you don't want to fight a wombat either. Wombats are actually a lot bigger than what people think that they are. They're actually quite like bulky and extremely solid as well. Like trying to pick up a wombat is a lot. It's a lot. And then yeah, I think that because they're like really solid, it's not fun. But we don't really have like wombats in Western Australia. They're not native to Western Australia. So wombats are usually more in South Australia, Victoria, lower part of New South Wales, I think, from memory, from my wombat geography knowledge. Right, let's do our second little secret box and see how we go with this one. It should be quite cute. I think that this one is actually quite similar to these ones. Where's my little pug one? I think that they're going to be kind of similar to this, but apparently does it have a locking mechanism? Or do you just like put the key next to it? Might not do that. We'll see. And saying every Australian joke, yeah. There's a few of them, a few of the stereotypes, but I don't know. I don't mind it. It's fun. I think, what were we talking about the other week? Who was I talking about? And they were saying, oh yeah, one of my buddies who has actually been to the United States, and they were having a barbecue outside. And then one of them turned around and said, oh, we'd better make a move and go inside. And so my friend Tani was sat there, and she was just like, but why? What's going on? And they were like, God, it's just probably we just need to duck inside for a bit. And what it was there was a giant brown bear at the end of the yard, and which is full on, and obviously safety first. But the thing that Tani couldn't get over was that these Americans were like going, no, we're never going to go to Australia. It's too dangerous because of the spiders. Tani was just like, large brown bear with claws and fangs compared to a spider that you can literally put a cup over the top of. I don't know. I think that her preference was definitely for the spiders. Cool. A little bit more of the football chat. So Joe's still busy watching the Euros. Woodshop's asking who's playing. Grizzly bears, the kangaroos of America. I'm thinking more along the lines of tiger snakes of America. Most of the time, kangaroos are like pretty chilled. Thomas just googled how big were wombats, and they're massive. Thought they were like slightly bigger guinea pigs. No, they're huge. They're really, really huge. Yeah, they're bigger than what people think that they are. And I think it's quite funny because I've still got to like fact check this, but I was told once that one of, because wombats burrow, quite often what can happen is that other animals want to burrow as well. So sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to keep burrows if you want to. And so if like snakes or lizards or other little poisonous creatures decide that they are also after the wombat burrow, quite often what a wombat will do is it will reverse up the burrow, and then it sort of like tucks under and over because the skin on like the bottom half of the wombat haunches is actually quite thick. So therefore, if a snake tries to like bite or whatever, it can't get a grip because it's too like flat and thick. So that's a defense mechanism for a wombat. And I think that that's fantastic and big brain. Wombats are using their big brain when they came up with that as part of like being able to protect their little wombat babies and whatever else is going on from like, stuff. But the other thing that I've always thought was hilarious was imagine if people could do that. You're like, yeah, I don't really want to see that bird. So you just back into your doorway and like hunch up. There you go. Not letting you in. Oh, it's a tiger snake's like it's quite a poisonous snake. They're quite common, not so much in Perth because it's a city, so we don't really get snakes here. But anywhere like out in the bush, down south or over like towards the east. So where my stepdad's farm is, where I grew up as a kid, there was tiger snakes around. I always thought they were cute little things. No, wombats are huge. It's rare of the year I can get behind. Yeah, exactly. I always thought that it was so funny. Like, it actually makes me laugh whenever I think of like, imagine that where you just sort of go, no thanks. Don't want to borrow you today. Just going to like prevent any of the burglars from getting in the house. So yeah. I know, but yes, that's wombats. A bit of wombat knowledge for you. I think koalas are probably a little bit on the smaller side, that are a bit more cuddly. They can sort of like fit in your arms a bit. But no, not the wombat. Right, I'm just going to do like a little animal face on this one because I think that this one can then go in. Oh, which side? This side? This side with its little buddies. And I can have like a little purple, I don't know what type of an animal, raccoon. Wombats might be my new favourite animal. Yeah. I thought that was kind of cool. And I think that the other thing that I also found out about a few years ago is that platypus, like our little platypuses, which are also extremely cute, are actually extremely deadly. Not so much the female platypuses, although they can be messy, but the male platypuses are actually quite deadly because they've got like little claws on their back flippers, and those paws or the claws are actually poisonous. So if you get like jabbed by a platypus claw, then it can actually be quite deadly. And you wouldn't think that a platypus would be a deadly animal in Australia. But there you go. So I know that when I've watched documentaries and those sorts of things about people going out to try and, see platypus numbers in the wild and all of that sort of stuff, and those sorts of things to see, what's happening with that. Yeah, I think that they've always had to be particularly careful because, again, I don't know whether or not there's actually an anti-venom for platypus venom. I think you should design a wombat. Oh my gosh, I'll need a reference image of a wombat though. I think I don't know whether or not I've got like anything to make wombat ears out of though. I could do a purple wombat. Let's see, images. Oh my gosh, they've got little cute ears as well. Kind of pointy. Maybe if I can do, let's see. No, I don't like that. Maybe this way. Can I go that way to make it look more wombat-like? They do have like a little... Wombats are the doors of the animal kingdom. Yeah, exactly. Totally. Now, I can do wombat eyes. I think I quite like this like little shape here. It will have to be like a bit of a psychedelic wombat though, Tons. It's kind of purple-ish. Oh, and I quite like, okay. Oh my gosh, I've gone askew with his eyeball already. Oh no. And I'll need another. We need a Lego wombat. Oh my gosh, I know. Wombats are amazing. Like, they're very, very fascinating creatures, but I think that a lot of animals in Australia are quite fascinating. I remember I was talking to Angela at some stage, and I think that might have been in one of my earliest streams where we were sort of saying what our Australian mascot animal would be, and I said to Angela I could definitely see her as being a possum, and she was kind of insulted by that, probably because of the state of possums in the US. And then I was like, no, you've got to Google ringtail possum in Australia. They're very cute. And she was like, oh my gosh, they are. I'll be one of them for sure. So it did kind of turn a bit with that. Oh, Trippy Wombat is definitely my style. Wombat's the spirit animal of nightclub doorman. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's it. That's totally it. I'll try and do a purple wombat for tonight, but I don't know how I kind of like his little face. I don't think his ears are right. I don't know quite how to make his ears look cute. It kind of looks... I need one of those little pyramid pieces in purple. I'm very fussy about my parts at the moment. Oh, we go crazy to see squirrels in the garden here. So jealous of the wildlife in Australia. Oh, but I love squirrels. You see, this is where I just sort of go, we always want the thing that we don't have. For quite a while before, in my mum's previous house, she actually did have like little ringtail possums that would come and see her most evenings, because she would feed them bananas. Right, where's my wombat reference photo? Okay, let's see. Because they don't really have like ears like cats, and at the moment his ears are looking a bit more cat-like than anything else. And then I do quite like these bits here. Fighting wombats are out of the question. Oh, yeah. So maybe the possum. Yeah. Oh, but in Australia, we don't have the O in front of possum. And we just go with possum with no O. Joe, we get excited seeing a rat up north. No, Joe, that's no. Oh dear, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. I must admit that when I lived in Sydney, pretty much all I saw was cockroaches and bats. That was pretty much the only sort of wildlife I could come across. I need a different sort of nose as well. We need Okay. Right. Tex, lay down the gauntlet for me. So now I have to get wombat parts. I have to find my wombat bricks. I'm going offset as well. I'm finding random parts from all over the world. So Australians are smart enough not to have a useless O. I'm moving to Australia right now. Oh my gosh, yes. And then Thomas is also saying that he saw build for Louis Woodshop. It looked so good. So that's really cool. The way that we spell check. Yeah, I like that too. Right, we're going off parts. So I decided that I need like a bigger wombat nose because that's really what wombats are all about. I have to find two very specific parts that I have in mind in order to make a wombat nose. Oh my gosh. This may end up being a 12-hour stream, guys. It's like they've been lifting. Survival of the fittest rats in the world. Oh my god. Oh, maybe I can do, should I give, oh, the wombat doesn't really have little black ears though, does he? Oh, maybe. I might get those parts out because I think that they're more like wombat friendly. And I don't even know whether or not the part that I want exists in the shape that I want for the wombat nose. I've fallen down a rabbit hole, gang. Doesn't look like that's there. Let's see if I can figure out. Oh, can I give my wombat a minty green nose? Oh no, better not put that down there. That's going to cause issues down the track. Can do minty green. Oh, we can do dark green. Let's do dark green. I'm excited about that. Yes, I can see this part. Oh, and I could potentially also do green ears. Oh, lucky to see a coyote, but coyotes are okay. Rats would be looking malnourished. Oh, no, I don't like that. But I do like this. Let's just go back to halvesies. Oops, I've ended up in a wombat. Ended up in a wombat issue now. Oh, here. I think I can do green. If I've got a green nose, I think I can do little green ears for the wombat as well. I think that that's going to be okay for our psychedelic. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Yeah, that's cool, mate. If you see my soon, I'm in search of a personal trainer. the rat, the lifting rat, will be getting sent south. to sort out keep fit glasses. Oh my gosh. Right. I think this is kind of wombat-esque. Still like a bit weird around. Oh. That greenhorn. Kind of cute. Although I do notice like wombats have like cute little smiley faces, and I don't know whether or not I think that there's still something weird with like these bottom two bits there, but that's a little wombat face so far. The Ninja Turtles can be led by a rat. It's good enough for me. I know, that was their ninja expert, wasn't it? Oh dear. Right. Let's get some psychedelic side bits happening for our little wombat. Oh dear. And then the wombat can join his buddies. Right. Oh, what are those parts? I don't even know where they came from. What are you doing here? Oh, I think that they're meant to go over there somewhere. Oh my gosh. Oh no, they were in the top of here. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a little bit wombat-esque. I think that they're the best ears for a wombat. But I think that it would be kind of cute to figure out a way to get like a little bit more of a smiley face. But I like the nose. I think that the nose is a win. So we'll see. We'll carry on with a little bit of a wombat. We've got to do a little bit more of wombat patterning, I think, here. Get some more wombat vibes. A wombat win. Yeah, exactly. Winning. We're winning wombat style, that's for sure. Right. Let's get some dark purple, dark lavender bits over here. Yeah, I love a good little. Oh no, actually, maybe we can do this way. Oh my gosh, they're getting wonkier as the night rolls in. But all is not lost. I also think like one of the other little strange Australian wildlife stories that I have is when I first moved to the UK, like I'd only really been there for, I don't know, a few weeks, maybe a month or so. And I got invited out by some of the UK girls that I'd sort of met, friends of friends and that type of thing. And for some reason, I ended up like wearing a khaki coloured top. And we ended up going out. Oh no, I don't have to worry about stickers. It's just getting the dots looking nice. And for whatever reason, we ended up going out to like a pub, had a few drinks, ended up going out to a club as well. And at some stage or another, this lovely British chap asked me what I did. And for whatever reason, I thought that it would be really funny to tell him that I worked at a crocodile farm in Australia. And one of the tasks that I had to do at a crocodile farm was wrestle the crocodiles, you know, for vet checks and lots of things. Oh my gosh. And what made it even funnier was he was just like, no, I don't believe you, which is a fair call. Like that is a very, very fair call to say to someone when they're trying to tell you that they're crocodiles. And then all of a sudden, like from the back of my mind, there were just crocodile facts that just sprang forward from years of watching David Attenborough and Steve Irwin and whoever else I could come up with. And I think that it ended up being such a fantastic story that the guy was like, okay, cool. And I remember about 5 years ago, I was at the hairdressers when I used to go to the hairdressers, and I was telling my hairdressers that story, and they were like, what type of crocodile facts were you coming up with? And so I was sort of talking about all these crocodile facts. And the guy that was sat next to me just went, well, if you know that much about crocodiles, I'd believe you too. No, there was no wrestling. Just being very cheeky and silly. I don't think that I ever saw him again, to be perfectly honest. After we left that club, I think that we went our separate ways forever. But yeah, I did think that it was quite brilliant that I managed to convince him that, yeah, that was my profession. It's very funny. Right, let's do a couple more little dark purple bits here. Lavender, the dark lavender bits. I want to incorporate some more green on his little psychedelic wombat head. But I quite like the idea of having this matching. And this bit matching. I might need to hunt for some more dark lavender as well. But yeah, it's always been sort of quite interesting what you can sort of say about Australian wildlife, I think. It's a very, very little strange country that has all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures in it. Even like the little niffler in Harry Potter, I think is so cute and so adorable because it looks so much like a little platypus. Purple, purple, purple. Here we go. Lots of extra dots. Right, we're almost finished. We're almost finished with our little crazy wombat. Cute. Our cute little wombat. He looks so cute. Right, oh my gosh, and the rain is really raining here as well. I don't know whether or not you guys can hear it, but it's definitely raining. I think Pucky's still outside as well. He's going to be so miffed with me tonight. Although the other evening I tried to bring him in at night, and he just didn't want a bar of it. So he did end up sleeping outside that night. But when was that? 2 nights ago. But last night he was just like, nope, I'm coming in. So I think he quite likes it up until a certain point in the evening, and then it's too chilly for him. I don't know whether or not that's very difficult to do, Em. Convinced him. I don't know if that's much of a convincing. Oh no, I don't like that. Actually, let's do that there, and there, and then okay, let's do some of these because I've got them here in front of me. Our final little wombat section, our psychedelic trippy wombat, as requested. Oh, one more part. Oh, he's cute. He's a cute wombat. Oh, this circle is so crooked, though. It wasn't difficult, but it was fun. Well, yeah, I must admit that I had a lot of fun convincing people that I was a crocodile wrestler. There's the little wombat head. Very cute. Wombat side. Other wombat side. Wombat! So we are wombatted. We have a full wombat character. And I think, how do you look next to these guys? Oh, yeah, cute. Very cute. Excellent. We'll just rearrange these guys a little bit. Well, you have to have the pug in front, but I'll put the little Casper, the shaggy dog at the back. Casper, the shaggy dog, can go at the back, and then we've got Wombat over here. Right, that is going to be the end of our stream for tonight. And I have got stuff sprawled everywhere now. Oh my gosh, there's dots are flying. Dots everywhere. Oops. So again, we've had a very, very super productive stream. So we did finish off our cute little secret box. So that is going to be locked to keep the secrets in. I can't unlock it now. Still locked. Unlocked. Unlocked. To put our secret, possibly pug army in there, but don't tell anyone. And then we also have our lovely little abracadabra levitation device. Ooh, ooh. We've got our little card trick store, which is super cute. We've got our much needed ice cream store, because ice cream any time of the year is fantastic, hot, cold, or indifferent. Almost finished the tree house. Yay! That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. We've got our little welcome turnstile. Welcome to the amusement park. We have our little face painting a cart. Trolley. We have our acrobat rings, where you can almost get her to flip all the way over. Woohoo! The cotton candy cart, or what we call fairy floss, is in Unikitty Land. So once I start showing you guys how the amusement park area is looking, which hopefully won't be too far away, I've got to try and find a little bit more motivation to actually start filming videos again. I've been so slack with video filming. It's been very slow going at the moment. But once that happens again, then you'll get to see more of the amusement park area, which is really cool. And then our last little set is the lovely little oops, acrobat set. Oh, where we get to spin around with our little horse cart. Whoop. Don't know why. This is fun. The horse is wearing a top hat. She spins around. I don't know what else you can you can ask for. Thanks, Joe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate. It's always lovely to have you popping in the stream, and hopefully all goes well with the football. I don't know what's happening with it, but I'm sure it will be fun. Take care, Joe. In France it's called Daddy's Beard. Yeah, I don't know whether or not I want to eat that. But fairy floss is nice. Cotton candy is okay as well. I know what that means. Exactly. A top hat horse. What else do you want in your life? It's all good. And then we have also got a very unique and crafty psychedelic wombat. Yay! What we all need in the world is a little psychedelic wombat. Where can the wombat go? Here. You can see the wombat there. Yeah, very, very fun builds. Lots of fun chatting to you all, as always. You know, hopefully you guys know how much I absolutely love streaming with you all, chatting to you all. It honestly is one of the highlights of my week, especially this week, where I didn't really do much else aside from being called a hermit by my family. So definitely worth it this week to hang out with you guys and chat. Yeah, I really like how the little wombat came out. I think that's very iconic to our stream. Pucky is barking there. He's ready for me to wrap things up as well. So take care, everyone. Enjoy the oh my gosh, yes, I keep going soccer. That's my Australian coming out. Football. I've got to try football. Thanks for the reminder, Em. So I better get going. Let Pucky back in. He needs to warm up. You guys have probably got lots of other fun things to be doing over your weekend, and I should catch you next week, hopefully. As always, take care, everyone. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I do really appreciate it. Love you guys. Bye.